So apparently nobody is going to tell my mom the truth. The primary care physician says to her, when she says that she's having me move out and is going to live alone, no one will dream of saying, okay, well maybe you don't want your daughter to live with you, but we really don't think you can live alone. Nobody's telling her the truth. Nobody. Not her DMH worker, not her primary care physician. No one's going to tell her the fucking truth. Because I asked her, did you say, and what did they say? Oh, they think it's a good idea. They said to me, that's a good idea. If ever I needed proof of how broken the system is, how fucked up this existence is, no one's gonna tell my mom the fucking truth. Her sister says she belongs in a nursing home. I have the text that your sister sent me last time. The neighbor that's been helping me out that feels more sorry for me, or just is like concerned for me than for my mom, 100% believes my mom should not live alone and needs to be in some sort of place. And the woman who takes care of Angel says the same thing. Yet the professionals in my mom's life, the ones I thought if I cried to them and pleaded with them, they would at least tell her the truth. Not so she will have me stay here if she doesn't want me to stay here, but so she faces facts that she cannot and should not live alone. But they're not telling the truth. It's unbelievable to me. It's unbelievable to me that they're not going to tell her the truth. And she has every right to try and have her independence and live alone. Selena was telling me that for months and months and months. Your mom wants you to move out and to try being on her own and whatnot, okay? But having the right to do that, and at least having someone professional, they're saying to her, you know, are you sure you can do that? Are you sure you can live? No, they're not saying anything. I asked her, and she says, oh, they say. I said, well, what did they say when you said that about nobody moving out? Oh, they said that's a good idea. A fucking bunch of sick. It's so sick, people. It is so sick that I am just like, I don't think words can describe how disgusted I am, and you can bet your sweet bottom dollar I'll be thinking about all of this when I have that fetish photographer teaching me how to be a dominatrix. Seriously, I'm so done. I am so fucking done. I'm just disgusted. All I did was be her advocate and cry over her and go and try to find her and did everything. It just, oh, for what? For what? For what? For what? You tell me, because I don't know. Just like I don't know why I've bothered in this life at all. For what? For what? I wish she had fucking aborted me. You just don't even know. I have tried so hard in this life. For what? For what? You know she's gonna freak out. I'm gonna tape it. You know she's gonna freak out. So I'm telling her at the last minute. The neighbor said you shouldn't tell her at all. The neighbor knows. She's like, you shouldn't tell her at all. And so then you can have a witness to her freaking out. She'll be the woman who's gonna, very nice lady, is just gonna come here and talk about that assisted living place. My mom's not going to face facts. She's not going to face anything. Especially since she can't have, she's not going to face her limitations. And she's got the professionals in her life when she says she's going to live alone. Oh, that's a good idea, Samantha. What the fuck? What the fuck? I was sure if I bared my soul to them, that not so I can stay, but I was sure they would say to her they're not saying anything to her. They're just going to let it play out, and she's going to wind up a ward of the state, and there's not a damn thing I can do about it. Oh, I'm sorry, there is something I could do. I could try to become her guardian. And then she would have to go on. But you know what? She knows from before. I'm not going to fight her. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna. She's just digging her own grave. She's not gonna do anything voluntarily. She's not. She's in complete denial. It'd be one thing if I applied to be her guardian and she didn't fight it, but she has a right to fight it, just like she fought it. You know what I mean? Fought it last time and won, so she probably would fight it. She doesn't appreciate me at all. I'm the only one who's just gone to bat for her repeatedly with everybody. Trying to protect her from her own mental illness that causes her to think everything's wonderful. And if I just move out, everything will be wonderful. There'll be no one here to see any mistakes in her eyes she might make. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the only one who really knows. I honestly, truly believe, and I'm not alone, by the way, but I truly believe that she just, I do everything. I really think that when reality sets in and she's here all by herself, she's going to realize she's dreaming of how it used to be, that she used to be, but things have changed with her. So she's definitely gotten worse in the memory department or whatnot. And I don't know, from what I see, I just really don't think she's gonna. I thought for sure the professionals in her life would tell her the truth. But see, they're not gonna, because they don't want her to feel like she has to live with me, and, you know, they're just gonna let it play out. I was up front with her over a year ago. I told her I would do everything in my power to make sure she never drove again. She still thinks that. She thinks she should just take lessons. She just thinks I'm being mean. She actually thinks that because I know she doesn't. She said this much, more or less. She just thinks that I'm being a jerk and being mean if I tell her that I will do everything in my power to stop her from getting behind the wheel of a car. I'm sorry, someone who cannot remember, even with the big sign on the door, who leaves the door wide open a lot of times, or who can't find a leash where she put it in. It's really great. It should never, ever, ever be behind the wheel of a car. Ever. It's one thing living alone here by herself. She's going to realize, because I do so much and she'll have to do it all on her own. But no one will see it, you know what I mean? No one will see whether or not she's going to have to remember to take her meds on her own, and Angel's, give Angel her meds. Someone who takes Angel, carries Angel's horrified. horrified at the idea of my mom living here alone with the angel. And the thing is, once she's here alone, there's really not going to be any protection. If neighbors perceive this or that or whatever, these aren't her best buddies. They will, I'm sure, report her or whatnot. I can guarantee you they will, because they're not her best buddies. If they know she's living alone and that she had me leave and because she thought she could live alone and wanted her independence, I mean, you can't just not allow someone to live alone just because you fear something might happen. You know what I mean? That's why so many people, older people, they do live alone and they're not forced out of their house or into a home or into assisted living or whatnot until, something bad happens. And you hope that the something bad isn't absolutely horrible, though. You hope. She's secretive. Last week, I wasn't doing anything to her, nothing wrong. I told you I catered to her every whim. I taught her how to use it on demand, that or whatever. And she was being just snide with me. And I'm like, what's wrong? I didn't do anything. She goes, I'm in a bad mood. And I'm like, why? And she's like, something bad happened while I was gone. And I'm like, why? She says, I'm not telling you. So I can only imagine. I don't know what that quote, something bad, unquote, was. That's the thing. When no one's here, no one's gonna, Selena's told me before. She's told me, maybe she talks to my mom, talks on the phone with my mom. She's told me before, she told me 3 hospitals ago, whatever, that, your mom wants you to move out and she wants to try to be independent and whatnot. And she's also told me what I already know, that my mom resents the fact that I've had to, I have to be added to the list for it's just Auntie. Like, I have texts from Auntie, see, now you know how I feel, My mom resents anybody who calls the police on her, who has her hospitalized, and I'm on that list, I've had to do it more than once. And Selena told me too, my mom just resents me. She resents that I give her meds, that I have to make sure she takes her meds, and she thinks that I like her taking the meds, and meanwhile, that's so untrue. I hate the fact that she has to take those meds. I hate the fact that I have to give them to her. I hate it all. Absolutely fucking hate it all. And I am going to be meeting that fetish photographer. Because I want to. I want to be around someone who's not judging me, who finds me desirable, who whatever, Basically, just who's not judging me. not judging. I'm glad that kid who's not a kid, I found out he didn't. I believe him. It still doesn't mean his parents didn't call out the services, because I mailed those letters to the kid who's not a kid. The kid swears up and down that he didn't show the letters to his parents. He's like, my family did not call out the services. I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, you know what, even if they did, I'm just happy that you didn't betray my trust. You didn't. I'm thinking that to myself. Yeah, the neighbors, who's my friend, who, you know, I cried to over this one. I thought this one had, you know, tattled on me to daddy or whatnot. And the neighbor jokes around. He calls me Mrs. Robinson. I'm not Mrs. Robinson. She went after 18-year-olds. I'm a cougar, and the guy has to be at least 21. Oh, and I'll finish with this. I've said this before, though, but now more than ever do I regret not taking that hot as shit guy I called Beach Guy, and he was fucking hot. Not taking up his offer. Regret it now. He was definitely hot for me. That was like 20 pounds ago. 3 years and 20 pounds. 2013. I was 20 pounds then. No, I wanted to hold out for FWB. Someone who liked me and wasn't just sexually attracted to me. I should have just, you know, said, fuck it. I should have taken him up on his generous offer. Kicking myself now. The generous offer, he described in exquisite detail what he wanted to do to me. Anyway, don't even know if you can hear this. I have to fumble because I'm out in the living room. My room is an absolute disaster area. Oh, and I decided not to take the damn doxycycline. I think that antibiotics are too overprescribed. You know, you get a tick bite and they automatically, if it's an attached tick, you know, they automatically put you on doxycycline. That's stupid of me not to want the doxycycline. Maybe. I'm not doing it though. Remember, I have latent, it's an LATENT, TB. Do I worry about that latent TB? Yeah, I do. Because I know that my body was strong enough to fight it off, my immune system. But that doesn't mean it's unkind if my immune system weakens, and I know it's bringing stress. I told you I've been more stressed these last several months because it all caught up with my mom and involved my mom. You know, more stressed than the 6.5 months that I stayed. Shelter. Even the abusive relationship with Donald. Still way more stress dealing with my mom. I've been sleeping on the couch because my room's a disaster area. No, I definitely can't go in it, but I've been sleeping on the couch. It's been alright sleeping on the couch. My mom has watched a lot more episodes of True Blood than I have, and missed a lot of them because she's watching it. It is a cool show. Loads of sex in it, my God. I'm watching, my mom went in the room, not to bed, because she says take her meds. She didn't want to watch the movie. Central Intelligence. I got it at Redbox. Central Intelligence. Funny boy. I want to watch it for his crash here. Fall asleep. It's alright.